It's Chloe and we're back with another video. You guys, let me tell you something. Dia, I saw what you did there, sis. I saw what you did. And I like it for our entertainment. But if this was real life, I feel like you deserve a lick. Because you are very messy. Very, very messy. Kaylor, please stand up. Get off your knees. Stop sitting down. Because at this point, Aaron is playing in your face completely. I mean, if I had to choose how to move, I'm going to move like Jay. I'm going to express my feelings, show you I'm hurt, and then go about my business. But when I tell you that Serena was out here wilding, she was wilding, okay? I don't know if I feel bad, but I do. Should I? I'm not sure. But one thing I do know, baby, Cordell, at this point, it seemed like you might as well just go ahead and deal because it looked like you might not even have a chance to get Serena back. But before we get into the things, I need y'all to do me a favor. If this is your first time here, sit back, relax, watch the video through. And if you like what you see, you like what you hear, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If y'all one of my lovely members or subscribers, hey y'all. How y'all doing? Y'all know my in-laws is in town, so we still got this little setup going on, and I got the little phone, okay? Usually I got my laptop and things working out, but you know, they got the room, so it is what it is. Bear with me. Love Island USA Season 6, Episode 24. The couch, y'all, is completely full. Completely full. I'm looking around like, dang, it's a lot of people, okay? Janae done got up, walked away because she is hurt, okay? Came, you know, want to introduce himself to the guys. Hi, guys. How y'all doing? Because he's the only Casa boy left. Janae goes to the back because she's crying because she's been taking L after L after L. This ish is embarrassing. And let me tell you something. I ride for Janae, okay? Call me biased, but I ride for Janae. So when Kat was like, Janae is pissed, I was like, don't do it. Don't do it, Kat, because I will vote you off. I will vote you off. Where's the vote? When is the vote? Because I need to vote her off. Because, girl, bye. You went in there and snuck a little kiss with that man, and now you think that you have a chance. You don't have a chance. Did you not see Kenny falling the freak apart? You ain't got a chance. I don't like the Casa girls. But let's keep going. Kendall said, I knew it was going to be crazy, but I didn't know it was going to be crazy like this. Cordell was like, am I the only one that got chewed out? Kendall said, no, everybody got chewed out. Everybody got chewed out. The men were scared, okay? And you know what? I love that for them because they was living their best life in Casa, so they deserve to be shooken up a little bit. Now, let me say this. I do understand that you're supposed to go to Casa and have a little fun or whatever the case may be. And I do feel like some of these connections wasn't as strong as we would like to think they are for them not to explore the way that they was exploring. But the issue is respect, okay? How are you exploring is the issue, if you know what I mean. Especially if you want the girl back at the villa still. Now, if you don't want the girl back at the villa, then by any means, do you. But if you want to move crazy, you want to move wild, and you want to bring a girl back, stand on business, Cordell. Aaron's talking to Janae, and he's like begging her, please have a talk with Kenny. Please talk to Kenny. And she's like, why? For what? Like, what was going on over there? Was it like love at first sight? Were they like kissing outside of the challenges? Aaron's like, yeah, but it's so much things that you didn't see. Aaron, it doesn't matter. The girl is in the villa. I don't need to see anything. That tells me enough. But he wants her to talk to him. And we know Janae won't talk to him. The Casa girls, right, are talking, and Daniela's like, they were mean. And I'm like, be effing for real. Like, be for real. What did you expect to happen? Y'all thought y'all was just going to walk into this house and everything was going to be great? Absolutely not. See her talking about something, but that was intense. It was definitely intense. It was definitely intense. I think y'all should pack your bags and go home. If it's bothering y'all that much, pack your bags and go home. But no, y'all was so thirsty to get into the villa. So welcome to the villa. Welcome. And Daya got the nerve to talk about I can understand that they were hurt, but they're like doing too much. No, I think they're doing just enough. Just enough. Because I love all the drama. And if they wasn't doing all of this, then what the heck we got to talk about? Okay? But I need the Casa girls to remember that what goes around comes back around, my baby. Okay? Because y'all sitting there talking about how, you know, this was intense and they was doing too much and the things are the things. Wait till it's your turn. Wait till it's your turn to be up for elimination. Wait till it's your turn to be up for recoupling. And I want y'all to keep the same exact energy. okay? Not do too much, not feel a type of way, not be so intense. I want y'all to stick to it, okay? Aaron tells Serena, listen, it was a lot that y'all didn't see. Like, it was a lot. It's a lot that y'all didn't see. Don't worry about that 1 minute video. Go talk to the girls. They'll tell you. Serena said, I'll talk to them girls. And I was like, exactly. First of all, Aaron, you shut up. Because you need to go clean up what you got with Kaylor. But you're not worried about that because you know Kaylor is a sucker. You know that you're going to be able to go over there and manipulate that girl the same way you've been doing the whole daggone time. So you don't have nothing to worry about. You act like you do, but you don't. Robin Miguel is telling Serena that Cordell really likes her. And all the time, you know, he was there, he just kept talking about her. She's like, that's cool and all, but it's the disrespect. Like, he was really disrespectful with it. And Miguel was like, well, I did see them kissing, but I don't know about the humping and stuff like that. She was like, yeah, they was humping and humping. Serena got that hump down pat. She must have studied it in her head because she had the rhythm of it and everything. But I did feel bad because she started crying and she was just like, I told him about my past experiences and how it's hard for me to open up and how, you know, he said he was going to protect my heart and stuff like that. And I'm like, I know we were missing something. You guys kept bringing up these rings. And I'm starting to think that they did have a conversation. And maybe this was a symbol to represent their connection and maybe like a pact to, you know, explore options and be open. That's what I'm starting to think the rings was for. That's probably why Cordell kept saying, you know, I'm looking at my ring, I'm still wearing the ring, I'm twisting the ring and stuff like that. Because I guess that was like him thinking of Serena. But I guess thinking of her wasn't enough to not do the things that he was doing. So there's that. At this point, Serena's like, she washed her hands with him. She's done with him. So Leah's telling Cordell and Kenny, like, we were considering the guys the whole time. But y'all went over there and did y'all big one. Okay? Y'all brought damn near the whole Casa house back to the house. Do you not see the ratio? We got one man here. Just one. And y'all brought back like 4 or 5. Like, what's going on over there? Where was the respect? Where was the loyalty? Y'all making it hard for us to be loyal. I said, look at Leah. Speaking with a sound mind. I like that on her. She did tell Kenny that Janae is really hurt because although they were together for a short time, Janae felt like that short time was special to her. And you could just tell Kenny is like, dang, I messed up. And I'm like, you messed up, Kenny. Like, you let your pride and your ego get the best of you by bringing that girl back in the house because you know and I know that you don't really have a connection with her. Leah's talking to Cordell like, yo, I was rooting for you. I was rooting for you. Cordell was like, but about these videos though, like what y'all see on these videos? And I'm like, leave the videos out of it. It doesn't matter what they saw as of now. Regardless, they're gonna eventually figure everything else out. So y'all being stuck on these videos ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Y'all know what y'all did. So why does it matter what they saw? Like, come on. Cordell's like, I know I messed up, but I did tell Daya how I felt about Serena. He's like, dang, I messed up. I effed up. I effed up a couple of times. Child, you effed up the whole time you was there, okay? You folded so quick, Cordell. It's not even funny. But I don't really blame you because when you're being deprived of something and someone gives you it, you tend to want it and accept it, especially if it's from someone that you like. So I'm not mad at Cordell. I do feel like he could have pulled back just a little bit. Just a little bit. Like, out of respect for the pact that he made with Serena. Kendall and Nicole goes up to Soul Ties to sit down and talk, and I was just waiting for Kendall to spill the tea. I'm like, come on, Kendall, put it all out there. Tell everything so that Nicole could go back and tell the girls, and then the house could really burn up because that's what I'm looking for. But he didn't, okay? Instead, you know, she wants to tell him about how, you know, this guy, Kane, asked her for a kiss, and she was like, no, you know, you just regular conversation. They had their little make out section. They happy to just be back with each other. So they're, you know, making out. Because what else would our Love Islanders do besides make out? Aaron goes to talk to Kaylor on the daggone dock, and I am just agitated at Kaylor and Aaron. Aaron's like, I did like the girl, and she was like, the girl that Rob brought back, and he was like, yeah, I did like her, and since we were open and we wasn't closed off, I did kiss her, but it was like a peck here and there. So you really gonna sit here and lie? He like, I really messed up. I'm sorry. I promise. I know we can get through this. I know we can get through this. I'm sorry. I'm sitting here looking at this man like, you show more emotion for when Rob was about to go home than you doing for Kaylor. Like, you really don't feel like you about to lose her, do you? You know that you're going to be able to get her back. That's why you like, I know we can work through this. I know we'll get through this. You are a piece of SHIT. Kaylor, stand up. Because she's like, even after I watched the video, I slept in soul ties. I'm like, girl, get it together. Like, it was bothering me so bad because he had the nerve to ask her for a hug. And he hugged her and they kissed. And I'm sitting here like, Kaylor, you was just running around this whole house yelling, screaming, F you, Aaron, F you, Aaron. And now you over here giving him a hug. It only took him one apology in 20 minutes for you to be back in his arms. What the F is happening? Girl, I hope you just doing this so that you could take the money at the end if y'all was to get there. Because ain't no effing way what you saw correlates to what that man is telling you. Especially when he was like, when you asked him, did y'all sleep together? And he was like, yeah, we did cuddle. You think that was it? You think that was all? While you was outside sleeping in soul ties, you think he was just, giving her a little cuddle? Because last time I checked, he was over there trying to get in her pants, kissing all over her body. That's what she said. Oh, okay. Lying. She talking about something. I trust Aaron. I know he wouldn't lie to me. Girl, he just lied to your face with a bold face. Especially because on the after sun, the Casa girls that went home said that Aaron heard her say, F you, Aaron, and that's when he switched up. Okay? So he was all into Daniela. The only reason why he stopped being all into Daniela because he heard Kaylor yell, F you, Aaron, because I promise you if he wouldn't have heard that, he definitely would have continued to sleep in that bed with that girl. But he was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and, push her off on Rob. That don't even make sense how Rob and Daniela is together right now. But we're not talking about that. Kaylor goes to talk to Liv and, tell her about the conversation that she just had with Aaron. Not everything's not back to normal, but, I trust him. I just want to slap her, like just slap some sense into her because girl. And then you got the nerve to say, we should go meet the girls? We should go meet the girls. Liv was like, no. Like, girl, what? And I was like, I know that's right. Like, what we need to go meet them for? They came in our house. You agree me. Not going to come over there to you. Introduce yourself. But anyway, Kaylor done talked her into it, so they went over there, and the whole time, they like, oh my God, Aaron's the sweetest guy. Aaron's the nicest person. Oh my God, he's just so great. Y'all talking about the Aaron that was sitting up there all over Daniela the whole time that they was in Casa, not really giving a F about Kaylor? The same man that switched up on Daniela the night before they had to recouple? It's such a great guy. Get the F out of here. Get the F out of here. Those Casa girls are sneaky and I don't like it. I do not like it. And I'm sitting there like, Liv, like, what we doing here? What we doing here? I'm going to entertain you for a second, but time's up. Time to go. Cordell wasn't dying because he wants to let her know, listen, I'm not forgetting about you. I just need to go, talk to Serena because I need to clarify some stuff. I need to, figure out what's happening. Because I don't think Cordell thought that Serena was going to act the way that she acting because he doesn't really feel like she likes him. And I know why he feels like that because that's how she's been acting. Like, she doesn't really like him. But like I told you, you have to always remember when you treat a man a certain way, he will always remember how you treat him. That's why they say, don't give the guy who's been chasing you for 10 to 15 years a chance because when he gets you, he's going to dog you out. Yeah, that's what's happening. Serena felt like he wasn't good enough for him the whole time. Now she want to come around and he like, I'm confused. What's happening? So he needs to clarify. Daya's like, I understand, but she was just so rude and disrespectful. He was like, I feel like maybe I deserve some of that. No, you didn't. If the man said he deserves some of that, then he deserves some of that. And he knows he deserves some of that because of how he was acting. Cordell, stand on business. stand on business. You made a decision. You brought that girl here, and I told you that you was going to have to deal with the consequences, whatever that may be. But you can't be sitting here moping around, acting like you don't understand. You need clarification as to why Serena is mad, as if you didn't just bring another girl into the villa. Like, I don't even need that to be explained. She lets him know, like, listen, you may regret your decision, but I'm happy I'm here. I say, I know you are, girl. I know you are. Kendall took the time to apologize to Kaylor once he realized how she took his comment, because that's not how he meant it, and he's so sorry. Sorry. But y'all know Kaylor gets over things like this, because if she can get over what Aaron did to her, I'm sure she could forgive Kendall and Rob. Janae and Kenny sit down and talk, and she asked him, why did you bring her back? He said he felt like he needed to test their connection. Okay, Kenny, come stronger. But he does tell her that his connection with Janae is stronger, and he tells her that he did kiss Kat one time out of the challenge. And I was like, yeah, that's when she like basically forced him into a kiss with her little thirsty self. Janae tells him, listen, you could go ahead and focus on her. You don't have to worry about me anymore. Like, you brought her here, go focus on her. Because if you have to choose between the two of us, go ahead and choose her. Because I'm not ever going to have to convince a man to choose me. Clock it. I said, that girl, I know that's right. I don't care how many L's Janae had to take. She's not going to sit around and let you play with her. And I'm here for it. If you felt like you needed to do what you need to do, go ahead and do it. Leave me out of it. She was like, Kenny, no, it's okay. Give me a hug. It's okay. Kenny went back there to Leah and Serena said, Kenny, you okay? Kenny said, she's gonna leave. She's gonna leave. When I tell y'all, that boy was hurt. He was like, she's gonna leave. I was cracking up. And he said, I didn't want to make no one feel that way. This is not me. I said, oh, poor baby. Listen, there's a chance for you to get Janae back. But you got to put in the work. You can't just go say sorry like Aaron did and get her back, because that's not going to work for a woman like Janae. Okay? Janae understands the process, but you got to put in the work so that she can really see that your connection with her is stronger, and this is where you want to be. Because like she said, she's not going to convince you to pick her. You need to convince her at this point to pick you. Everybody's going to sleep. Janae decided to sleep outside. And I'm like, girl, why are you sleeping outside? They're like, she got her own bed. Daggone Kaylor decides to go sleep outside in soul ties with Aaron. And I'm sitting here like, I want to punch you in your face, girl. Like, you didn't make the man break a sweat. He didn't even have to force out a tear. He didn't have to even cry, nothing. Like, I'm sorry. Okay, give me a hug. Kaylor, if this is what you want, then go ahead. Go ahead, because he's going to continue to play in your face. Because a whole bunch of stuff is going to come out. If you really believe that everything that he said, I feel bad for you, because I feel like that game that they about to play tomorrow is going to really mess you up. And I heard the movie night show some stuff we ain't see. That's going to really mess you up. So yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, girl. Sleep outside. Don't even make him beg for it. You're just going to just give in like it ain't nothing. It's just craziness to me. So it's the next day in the house, and tension is high, okay? The Casa girls are like feeling away because they don't feel welcome. And I'm like, I don't know how welcome y'all thought it was going to be. Y'all just crashing these girls' villa with they men. Like, come on. I don't know why you thought they was going to be like, oh my God, girl, welcome. Was happy to see you. Glad that my ninja brought you back. Like, that was never going to happen. Okay? Daya says that she hopes the guys doesn't forget about their connections. This is why I get confused when it comes to Casa, because I understand that they go over there, have a good time, but these women have seen these men in action, so it's like they already know what they need to do to get them. But are they going to be able to sustain the facade or the fakeness that they put on to keep them? Because like at this point, they no longer have a head start. Everybody's on even playing field. You're in a villa now. You don't get to watch from the outside and see what you need to do and see what you need to say to win them over, because that worked to get you out the Casa Villa. But now you in the main villa, baby. It's time to bat up and play. Either you want them or you don't. Kaylor in the dressing room still talking about how it's not how it was, but you know, that's my man. Liv's like, girl, listen. I don't want to see you hurt. And I'm like, don't worry about it, Liv. She gonna be hurt. She definitely gonna be hurt by the end of this. But at the end of the day, I don't think it's anything Aaron can do that Kaylor's not gonna go back to, because she went back way too fast. What, next time when she find out some stuff, she's gonna take a day and a half to go back instead of 20 minutes? Like, come on. So Cordell makes breakfast for Serena and Daya. And I'm thinking to myself, this is not a good idea. He knows it's not a good idea because he's nervous to go upstairs. Rob was like, I'll go with you as a wingman, you know, support, moral support. So he goes up there with him and he gives the breakfast to Daya, turns around and tries to give the plate to Serena. Serena pushed that and was like, I don't want that. I don't want that. I said, ooh. They were like, Serena. I was like, ooh. Now, Serena, you ain't have to throw the food, girl. You could have, I don't know, my green stuff would have ate the food. But nonetheless, you ain't have to do all of that, because when Rob and Cordell got outside, Rob was like, this not good. I was like, nope, it's not good at all. Cordell, you need to be scared for your life, okay? Serena is ready to literally throw you in the fire pit. Sierra's crying with the Casa girls because she feels like Miguel switched up on her and he not bringing her no breakfast and everybody else got breakfast. And then he comes to bring her breakfast and she's fine with that, okay? Because now she's not embarrassed that, you know, everybody got breakfast except for her. And out of nowhere, Daniela is just so in love with Rob. And because the men aren't really giving them no attention, they checking out Kane. Now, when Cordell and Aaron was out on the dock talking, and Aaron was like, you know, if Serena really cares about you and she really genuinely cared about you, she would hear you out. Cordell said something that made me believe that what I've been saying the whole time has been true. He said she doesn't care about me. I think she's just really embarrassed. It's like an ego thing. And that's when I was like, exactly. The same thing that I said to y'all before about how he knows that she friend-zoned him. He knows that she twisted on him. He knows that she basically picked Coy in the beginning. Like, all those things are still in his brain. Yeah, they may have had some conversations. Yeah, she may have been warming up to him. But in the process of getting there, she did some effed up things to him. To the point where he literally sat there and said, I don't feel like she cares about me. I feel like she's more embarrassed than anything. Catherine goes to talk to Kenny because a little part of her feels a little upset that Janae asked him whose connection was stronger in front of everybody. He tells her, like, listen, I brought you back because I want to continue to get to know you. I apologize for not standing up for you. Kenny's a good guy. He's a good guy. But once you play with my girl Janae, I'm going to have to, you know, throw you in a bag and toss you away. Because like I told y'all, I'm riding for Janae to the end, okay? She's like, I want to talk to you and I want to be very affectionate and stuff like that. But I feel like everyone's going to be looking at us. Like, they're in the kitchen looking at us now. I'm like, girl, it's not just you. It don't matter who's talking to who, where, how. Everybody's looking at everybody, okay? Because at this point, everybody's trying to figure out what's going on, who's saying what, who doing what, and who they doing it with. So she tells him that she's going to take a step back. Girl, you take a step back now with Kenny, okay? He won't. You take a step back now with Kenny and leave him nothing but time to go pick Janae. Do that for me. I appreciate it. Thank you. I like Kenny, but Kenny, you messed up, baby. You messed up because you brought that girl out of here in fear that she was going to be standing alone versus really thinking about Janae's feelings. And now it's kind of backfiring on you. And now Kat's talking about she's going to take the step back. So if Kat takes a step back and Janae takes a step back, what do you do? Quick. What do you do? I'll wait. Daya's feeling all depressed and sad because, you know, she didn't think it was going to be like this when she got back in the house. And Sierra's giving her a pep talk. Like, Serena's been wishy-washy with that man the whole time. You gave him what he needed and what he deserved. Like, don't even feel a type of way about anything. And she's like, yeah, but she keeps making all these smart comments and stuff like that. And I'm thinking to myself, like, listen, you're there for Cordell. Let Serena stay where Serena at, and you focus on Cordell. Stop being scared. If y'all was bold enough to walk into these houses with these men, stop sitting there acting like y'all scared to touch them, talk to them, and kiss them. Y'all ain't have no fear in Casa. Don't have no fear now. If you there for the man, be there for the man. He controls the temperature. If he pushes you away or he stops it and he sets the boundaries, then cool. But you don't switch up. Don't switch up because the other girl here now, you already knew they had another girl, correct? So why y'all switching up now? Be just as bold as y'all was in Casa in this villa. And let the man handle how he want to conduct himself. Put him in a position to make a choice and decide. Everyone's cheering because Miguel and Leah finally get to talk. See, Kat? They not just staring at you, they staring at everybody. So they go up there, talk. And one thing I can say about Miguel is that he's very honest, okay? He told her, listen, I do want to get to know both of y'all. I do have a stronger connection with you, but I still want to get to know her. He tells her, I kissed her outside the challenge. And I can respect that about Miguel because he's really not making it seem like it's more than what it is. And I think that's the issue. Some of the guys try to make it seem like their relationship with the girl back at the villa is more than what it was. And so that when they went to Casa and had all this fun and now they got to pay the consequences for it, they got to stick to the story because they done told so many lies before. Aaron. I still don't understand Rob and Daniela, but for some reason they sitting down talking. And Rob's paying her no attention whatsoever. Like, it's like he literally is so nonchalant to this conversation. I don't even know why they're talking. She's just talking. And he's like, yeah, okay. She's like, well, I want to go talk to Kaylor because, you know, I heard she wants to talk to me. And he was like, well, yeah, I feel like you should talk to her. But, like, just give her space. Let her come to you. Okay. And then they start making out. Let's move on. Serena been trash talking Cordell in front of Daya, and she just been sitting there taking it in the whole time. And I'm just sitting here like, whoo, child, Serena in her mouth is so disrespectful because I probably would have spazzed on her already. But I'm glad that Daya is keeping it cute because I don't want to have to pick a side right now on who I want to win the fight, okay? Okay. So now it's time for the backyard party like they always have. And all the 18 million girls come downstairs for the guys. And I'm sitting there like, y'all don't even know who to hug. Who's your girl? Who's your girl? Who's your girl? Because, like, who you going to hug first, Kenny? I'm glad they hug everybody, though, because, baby, that would be awkward. Kaylor is on Operation Find Out What Really Happened with Aaron, even though I said I trust him, even though I'm saying I trust him, but it's not looking like I trust him because I need to go talk to Rob. I need to go talk to Kendall. I need to go talk to Miguel. And then I need to go talk to Daniela. Girl, make up your mind. Do you trust him or not? Because you're still snooping around this house for information. Rob basically tells her, no, he was thinking about you the whole time. I don't know what else to tell you. He really love you. He really like you. Oh my God. All he could think about was you. One thing about them men, y'all, they gonna stick together, okay? They gonna stick together. Y'all know who ain't breaking the bro code? The guys. Kaylor goes to talk to Daniela, and they finally get a chance to talk about the connection that she had with Aaron. Daniela called herself trying to lie and talk about how Aaron set up some rules the night that they slept in the bed or whatever the case may be. And then that's when Kaylor was like, no, he told me that y'all cuddled. And then she realized, like, okay, let me be a little bit more honest, and talked about how, you know, she did think that the connection that her and Aaron had was a little bit more than what it seemed like because eventually he's decided that he wanted to still be with Kaylor. Then she went over to the girls and told them, like, I kind of lied and didn't tell her that we slept together on the first night. Yeah, you kind of lied about a lot of things. You didn't tell her that he was kissing all over your body. You didn't tell her that he tried to get in your pants. Tell her that he only broke up with you the night before Casa was over and how he told you that you should probably go kick it with Rob. Like, you didn't tell her a lot of things. But you know what? Like the Casa girl says, that's on him to tell her the truth, not you. When Miguel was talking to Cordell on the dock and he told him, oh, she friend zones you, bro. That's going to stick with you forever. Cordell's realizing that all the men have been telling him the same thing over and over again, which is why I think he's really confused as to why the heck Serena is out here acting like this. Because she's wilding. When I tell you she's wilding, she's wilding. Because now Daya goes to pull Serena to the side, and I said, you slick mother effer. Because you know what you was doing, girl. You know what you was doing, and I can only respect it, okay? She pulls Serena to the side, and she tells her, listen, do you have any questions that you want to ask me? And you know what, Love Island producers? Y'all are so shady because y'all got the Boy Is Mine playing in slow motion in the background. And I was cracking up because I said not to talk face to face. Okay, let's do it. She tells Serena that what her and Cordell had was a different than a relationship that he had with her, okay? She says that they did have a more physical relationship, not in the aspects of like sex, but more of like flirtations and stuff like that. Basically telling Serena like, you took too long to give it to him, so I did. She then told her that he did tell her that his feelings was for Serena was strong and that it would take a lot for him to turn his head, but she was close, and that's why he brought her back. Serena said, well, that's not what I heard, because according to Leah, he said that I'm 90 and you 10%. She said, no, I'm not no 90 nothing. You got that all wrong, okay? Y'all, you think I'm that girl to come back on a 10%? Absolutely not. He told me that his feelings for you was strong and it would take a lot to turn his head and that I'm close. That's what he told me. That's not 10%. Okay, so then she went on to speak on how the men, okay, Kendall, Miguel, Rob, and all of them were just so happy to see Cordell with her because she brought out another side of him and how everything between them is so great and this, that, and the other. And Serena's like, what? Because they were the ones telling me that he was talking about me and he was thinking about me the whole time. So now Serena's pissed off. They hug it out because they don't have an issue with each other. But now Serena got smoke for all the men. All the men, all the men. F you, Rob. F you, Miguel. F you, Kendall. F you, F you, F you. You nappy-headed. She went over. When I tell you she went over there and started cursing the men out, she was cursing the men. I said, why Cordell hair gotta be nappy though? Like, girl, leave his little kinky curls alone, okay? And she was over there like, F you, Miguel. And you full of shit. I said, ooh. Miguel was like, no. What I lie about? What I lie about? She was like, you know what? I don't have time for this. So she goes and she starts storming away. And they like, Serena, no, come back. Come back, Serena, come back. Miguel done followed her because he's not letting up because no. I need to know what I lie about. What I lie about. And she's still walking away, and all you hear is Cordell saying, Serena, no, Serena, talk to me. Serena, talk to me. Tell me how you feel. Tell me how you feel. Tell me how you feel. And she still saying, F you, you a liar. You know what I've been through. I told you this. When she started crying, I just was feeling so sad for Serena because I do feel like she has been traumatized by past relationships. But I feel like someone who has that much baggage probably should not be on this show. If you are so traumatized by past relationships, you are a slow burn, meaning it takes you a long time to get there with someone, then this is not the process for you because ultimately everything is going to be heightened. The emotions, the feelings, everything is fast-tracked. You can't come on a show like Love Island when they're consistently bringing in new people every other day. And you know there's going to be a Casa Amor. You know that there's going to be a time for people to explore these relationships. And this is going to be your response. It's not healthy for you. Because now, essentially, this is traumatizing you more. And I can't tell if it's really, really hurt because you care for him or if it's embarrassment about the fact that you let him get close to you, that 22-year-old boy, and he brought another girl back. I don't know which one it is. And that's why I can't figure out what I feel about you and Cordell. But I'm with Cordell. I do miss y'all laughing. I do miss y'all playing. I do miss that from y'all. But is it friendish or is it romantic? And that's what I'm trying to figure out. Whether we like Daya or not, if she's going to be able to care for Cordell the way Cordell wants to be cared for, then at the end of the day, that's all that matters. Because apparently, Serena can't care for him in that way. And I don't want to hear y'all come to that, but she was in the OBJ's comments, child. We just talking about what's happening on the show. What's happening on the show is what's happening on the show, okay? She told Cordell, go get your girl. I'm done with you. And I said, well, Serena, the way you acted tonight is not going to do anything but push him further into that girl's arms. So I hope that you are serious when you say you're done with him. Because if you're not, you're going to continue to cry in a corner because he's definitely going to go get his girl. You know how this works. Take it on the chin, suck it up, wait for another bombshell to come in, or lay low, play it cool, work on your connection with Cordell. I don't know what you need to do, but at this point, These Islanders are so dramatic. They're so dramatic. And I love it, okay? I love it all. Bring on more drama. Bring on more drama, okay? So tomorrow they're going to be playing a game, and the game looked like it's going to expose some things that happened that people probably wasn't truthful about. So I'm ready for that because I love the mess, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Please don't forget to like the video, share the video, comment down below. If you have nothing to comment, drop me some yellow hearts. Subscribe to the channel, please, 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 please. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.